So I was I had to restart this video like twice now. I may post one of them as an outtake. I don't know. We'll see. The thing I like about Virginia is right now. Like, this time of year, the location, everything is perfect. Like, I have my windows open. I have one window open. And I can feel a cool breeze, but it's still in the 70s tonight. And I can barely hear traffic. Like, way off in the distance I can hear it. Sometimes I can hear it a little bit louder, but, you know, nobody's on the road, I guess, right now. I don't know. But some nights you can hear things in the backyard, or if it's raining out and you got the windows open, it's a nice steady straight rain. Those nights are magical, man. You know those storms, those rainstorms that just when they happen, they're like we live on a hill, like, so our whole road becomes like a river, especially the gutters, obviously. And it's just amazing to go stand out there and let the warm water like rush over your feet, and that's a nice thing. Especially, you know, you take your kids out and dance in the rain. Oh, come on, man. There's nothing better than that. I mean, when the whole family just is together outside and it's raining hard, crazy hard, and somebody's got a camera on the porch, and we're just... Those are some of the best days you can have, I think. Yeah. Those are good days. Okay, so... Sorry. Sometimes it just gets to you. Okay, hang on. Pull yourself together, man. I was all positioned to tell you a tale of legend tonight. And now, well, I think I can still pull it off. The last subject kind of gets me a little too in there. Does that? Oh, the time is right and people are dancing in the street. Okay. I'm going to tell you something. One of the greatest stories I've ever been told, again and again and again. It's told by my bestest friend in the whole wide world. Along with my wife. Corey Smith, obviously. And it's called... Let me preface it with this. Have you ever watched the show That's Incredible? There was some great acts that went on that show. People would swallow light bulbs. Corey used to tell that story. Oh, the way he would bring the thing back up. That was Corey. Corey's special effect. He was a storyteller. And I gotta give a shout out to him again, because, like, I can rely on the way he told stories, or I learned how he told stories. He could really captivate a room. Him, Steve Corsi, and the king, as great as Corey was, I think the king of storytelling was Argy. He had just a way about, he was just a storyteller. Like, Corey and him and Steve were storytellers. Like, they knew how to tell a story. And Corey had one that just, me and Gary just tackled him at every point. Gary and Corey were basically my roommates. Corey didn't ever officially live there, but he pretty much lived there. And so the three of us were there just about every night. No matter who else was there, the three of us were usually the staples. Unless it was like a Friday or a Thursday or a Saturday night. They went dancing a lot. And I danced occasionally, but I prefer to just stay home and not dance. It's just such a loser back then sometimes. But Corey used to, when we'd all get together and do our thing every night, if you know what I mean, like, there would come a time in the night, only when there was someone new in the room, usually, Like, there would be times where we would just be assholes about it, but, like, we would look to him and go, what is somebody doing in the room? Hey, Corey. You should tell the story. And you wouldn't even be able to get anything else out of you. Must be like, fuck you, dude. Shut up. You know I'm not telling that anymore. Yeah, but Flippy's here tonight. He's never been here before. Then you might get a look. And then, like, you would lay off and let the other person take over for a while. Hey, Corey. This is, I gotta get a t-shirt that says this so I can wear it on here. And you should buy one too after they're done. I'm having it done. All About Records need some help in Taunton. You know what I mean? Let me put a link to their something on here. And they're doing t-shirts right now. I think it's 10 for $85 and you can get 15 pins for another 15. So $100 for everything, free shipping. And I was thinking that would be a pretty good one to get. Did he eat the seats? Question mark. That's it. Nothing else on the shirt. Did he eat the seats? Maybe a goat on the back or on the pocket. I don't know. But so that's how it would start every time. Did he eat the seats? Shut up. Or fuck you. Yeah, but how did he eat the glass? Like, wouldn't that kill him? I'm not telling the story. And this would go on for a little while, and until we broke him down. And we all know that it was just in play. Like, we love to hear the story and the way he told it. Well, I'll tell you the story as best I can. I would give anything to fly Corey in and just have him tell the story here one more time. I'll tell you it the way I remember it. This guy, he started out eating cans. Yeah, he would just eat like cans and like forks, which is two ends of the spectrum. He ate aluminum, which I can almost see it being eaten as long as you didn't have any too sharp pieces. And forks, which are stainless steel, which are kind of tough to bend. That's a big difference. Well, that was the first thing he ate, was cans and stuff like that. Really? Okay, we'd ask him all the questions. Did his gums bleed, or didn't? And Corey would be like, I don't know that part of the story. All I know is he ate the cans. So we'd move on. The next thing he ate was like a bike. He ate a whole bike. And so a reasonable question is, did he eat the tires? Because they're rubber. Like, that can't be good for the digestive tract, although half of the shit we eat is probably just as bad. What do you think about the spokes? And so we'd go over a few parts, and he'd start to get a little frustrated again. And then it's the pinnacle. This is where the story. This is, if you're on a roller coaster, you're coming over, and you're committed now. There's no turning back. And the last thing that they documented on That's Incredible him eating was a plane. He ate a whole plane, according to Corey. Now, I think I have found stuff on the internet about this, and I apologize, but I think I do remember watching it when I was a kid, but I just like giving him a hard time. And so, the human goat was this man who ate metal. His teeth were a disaster, I'm sure, but uh-oh, sounds like trouble out there. Well, that was the story. And he ate a plane, and that's how it ended. Now, that's where his part in the story ended. Kinda. We then went on to start asking the questions about a plane. Well, did he eat the oil? Or did they drain the oil and the fuel and stuff? Because you can't drink gas. And it would go on to different parts of the plane, you know. The wings, like everything. And usually Corey had a few too many of something or other at this point. And so asking him this question repeatedly didn't affect him anymore. He didn't care. He was just like, oh, they're just asking a question. Did he eat the seats? Yeah, dude, I told you he ate the seats, man. Well, but how did he eat the glass? I don't know. Maybe like cereal. Maybe he put it in milk. Maybe he crushed it up. And that's where that would go from there. So, yeah, and it would go on for a while. And finally he would catch on and get frustrated and just be done with it. And so I hope I did the story credit. And I hope that one day I can have Corey. Maybe I can Skype him in and turn my camera around. I'm gonna start bugging him about that because that'll be awesome. So this is part 3, and I can't believe I've made it. It's only 9:42, but it feels like it's like midnight right now, man. I'm tired. So I'm gonna read this hopefully for the last time. I came up with this new sign off. I still want you to go make people smile no matter what, but I also want to let you know, let's make this world a happier place together. Let's make this world a happier place together. I like that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe it'll rain tomorrow. We can all go outside and dance.